What's going on, guys? My name is ATF Cobra, and today I have some quick tips for you guys on map control and knowing map control in Battlefield 3, or how to get your map control on, or control a section of the maps to keep your enemy on their toes, to keep your team on the scoreboard and winning at all times, no matter if you're playing team deathmatch, rush. How to control the map, even if you're a solo player, if you're just moving around by yourself. This is very easy, even though Battlefield is not at all a lone wolf shooter. This is a team heavy oriented game. So basically, what I'm going to teach you guys is how to move around your teammates and still be able to control the map. Because if you're pushing one side of the map, your teammates are going to follow you because they know it's safe. They know if you're advancing ahead of them, they're going to follow the leader. And that's what most of these players do in most games. You're going to have to push yourself in there. A lot of times you guys see me push up and so many open spots where I can get killed from left or right, but that's because I have my teammates right behind me, and I'm actually leading the charge. Because a lot of times if you're a really strong player, you're gonna be that person that's up ahead in the battle. You're gonna be that person that leads your team to victory, that's gonna be pushing through walls and pushing through spaces and clearing defenses and bunkers, because that's how this game is designed, especially around with all the objects and surroundings and the cover that you could use in Battlefield 3. It's very easy to just sit in one spot and get comfortable there, but if you're able to push strongly enough, your team will follow with you, and you'll start to get less and less players who just sit around. They'll start being more mobile. The more you control a side of the map, the more you can do better, holding your own and pushing along with your teammates. The better your team actually follows you and does the same. So here's the first tip: is actually watch the mini map. Whenever you see that little red or orange icon, which is very easy to spot. I mean, if you keep your eyes kind of centered towards the mini map, like whenever you're running around, or before you start even running around or sprinting around a corner, always take a quick second peek at the mini map. You'll see those little glowing orange icons. Those are enemies. Yes, you're gonna have to kill those, because a lot of times I see people see a lot of guys pop up on a mini map, and nobody wants to go out and attack them. They just want to sit there and let them come to you. And a majority of the time, the player's doing the same. He's waiting for you to come to him. So catch him off guard when he's not expecting it. Have your hip fire ready when you're coming around a corner. When you see an enemy just waiting for you, have your hip fire ready, and go from hip fire to ADS, and that's really gonna help you put down accurate shots on your target. And the next way to push up with your teammates is to not be as afraid of running around corners and not being able to push and charge, because when you're going through and you're pushing faster than your enemy, if your enemy's at a slower pace than you, you're more than likely gonna catch him off guard. Even if he's sitting in the corner and waiting for you to come, he's gonna have to adjust his aim, because you're a moving target and he's a still target. If he's waiting around for you, that means he's easier to hit, easier to spot, so your bullets can go on land, or on target, I mean. And basically he's gonna miss your shots, or a couple of your shots that he has on you, because you're moving from either left to right or from right to left, depending on how you enter that situation. Say here, if I come around these these barrels right here and pop out, and I see somebody right there, he's gonna have to adjust his aim while I have my targets already centered on him. So that's the best way to take it around corners, when you guys are pushing forward in Battlefield 3, to move around corners and even around crates. I sprint around everything just because I have my hip fire ready. I never ever sprint around a corner and then ADS automatically. That just gets you killed. You guys don't ever want to do that. And actually, you guys also need to know which weapon is best for this role, for the rushing role and for the map control role. I think the best weapons, other than the M16A3, is the M416. This gun is super deadly. Its fire rate is fast. The only thing that throws off some people is the initial recoil, which is not too bad at all, but it still puts in the work. Your reload is pretty fast. It's decent if you have ammunition chambered, but other than that, your best rushing weapon is the one with very fast reload speed, because as soon as you kill one enemy, you might only waste a couple rounds, but most people tend to reload after every shot, or actually you can use your Magnum as your backup weapon and just automatically switch to that as soon as you get one kill. I started to do that a lot playing Battlefield 3. Then I stopped, and then I started doing it again, and it's starting to work a lot. I'm starting to get a lot of sidearm kills because you catch your enemy off guard. If they see you out with a pistol, they're not gonna want to engage you as quickly as if you come around the corner and you have a pistol and your teammate has an assault rifle. He's gonna go for the easy kill. He's gonna go for you, and more than likely, if he does end up killing you and you have somebody on your back, he's gonna res you anyways. But yeah, and also learning to control maps is picking a side that your team is actually facing. When they're facing one side, you go either directly towards their side or you actually watch the flanks, unless somebody's watching the flanks, because if you do get flanked, you're all gonna get killed and you're gonna be split up again. Each time you spawn, you either spawn with your squad mates or you spawn in a random position in development, depending on which game mode that you are playing. But remember, when you are spawning with your teammates, always face where they're facing and make sure that someone's watching the flank, even if it's you or if somebody else is watching the flank. But it's definitely gonna help watch your back as well. Other than that, the other best ways to actually control map is holding your own ground. Sometimes rushing everywhere is not the best option. Once you find a good spot where the enemy is actually coming in and funneling towards you, stay there, stay a little bit mobile, move around, check the corners, check your backsides, watch your six, as they would say it, and push forward. Sometimes you can't always rush, but the times that you do rush, you have to time them correctly so that you don't get shot in the face. And a lot of times the only actually arch nemesis of the rusher is the guy with the sniper rifle, the guy with the big stick, because he can get an easy headshot off you because you're running in a straight line. So what I suggest you guys do, sprint for shorter distances when you're running in bigger areas. Like sprint left and then sprint left, right, and try to change the direction that you're going in, especially if you do see big open spaces in the maps, because more than likely a sniper rifle is watching that spot. But so other than that, this video is coming up to an end. I hope that you guys did learn a couple tips and tricks on how to control the maps or control areas of strong points in Battlefield 3. Other than that, it's been a pretty devastating game for me. I did enjoy playing it, and I still do enjoy playing Battlefield 3. So tune in for more tips. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and be sure to leave a thumbs up on the video. It's been your boy ATF Cobra. Peace.